Alright, let's talk about The Studio, Season 1, Episode 4. Oh my god, I can't think right now. It's called The Missing Reel on Apple TV. And I know I'm behind, but I still wanted to review this. I know the new episode comes out in like a day. But this is going to be a spoiler-filled review, so if you guys are not caught up with The Studio, Season 1, Episode 4, please stop watching, as we're going to dive into it and break it down. Been loving this show. Always been a fan of Seth Rogen's and his writing partner, Evan Goldberg, and directing partner, of which they've been directing, I think, every single episode that's created by them, and they've written most of the episodes. And they're doing a really amazing job. It's definitely been reflective of where they're at in their careers. I've always said that just because of him writing Superbad when he was in high school, and then doing Neighbors and Funny People and Knocked Up. It's all very reflective of kind of stuff he's been going through in real life. And he is in charge of a movie company and has been a producer for years now, and kind of has a lot of that experience to put into a show like this. And I've been enjoying that it's vignettes. At first, with the 2-episode release, I wasn't sure, if they were going to do a through-line main story and keep coming back to it, or if they were going to do the vignette thing. But by episode 3, I was like, okay, they are for sure just doing the vignette thing. I don't think we're going to come back to the Kool-Aid movie. Maybe they will, but they do seem to be kind of standalone, the life of a studio head. But anyways, let's get into it. This has definitely been like the most beautiful and creative thing they've ever done. That first shot of him watching the movie from the projector booth, I loved. And clearly they're movie fans and cinema fans, and I do love that. Even his character is, and it comes across. But the way it comes across, he is so silly and needy and kind of annoying about it. But you can still tell that he's clearly passionate about what he's doing, Seth Rogen and his character. Love Ike Barinholtz in this. I've loved him since he did Neighbors with Seth Rogen. This is the Olivia Wilde episode, whose reel of film has gone missing, which had the crucial scene in it of that they shot and had her cameo and all that stuff. And she's like, I need this, but if not, you got to pay for the reshoot. And she keeps talking about this reshoot. And she's like, you need to go find who took it. And I love that they're making fun of the movie being like a Chinatown remake or ripoff. And as Seth Rogen is trying to investigate, they kind of do a play on Chinatown in a very funny way, and even Ike Barinholtz calls him out for it and makes fun of him. But they're trying to figure out who did it. They think Zac Efron did it because him and Olivia were having issues on set, and they confront him, and then they sneak into his trailer after he leaves, and because he's talking about the rap party and like, you're not spending money on the rap party, and Seth Rogen ends up finding an envelope full of money for the goods, it says, and he tries going to some location and finds out that he goes undercover as a waiter, which is pretty funny, and finds out that Ike Barinholtz was in on it, but they were having a private after party, and kind of realizing that everybody hates him, especially Zac Efron. But as they're having drinks, he notices one of the people has a tattoo that he recognizes from some photo that they are connecting to the robbery. And he tells them that it's a fake tattoo. We're one of the extras, part of the gang, and that Olivia also had that too. And Ike Barinholtz, like, with his being able to smell alcohol drinks, he's like, oh, it was rubbing alcohol, so it was her. Which we were kind of suspicious of, anyways. And just really wants that reshoot. But yeah, ends with the scene of her tearing the film apart and rolling it down that hill in that pretty epic shot, which I loved. And Seth Rogen's narration about how they did end up having to do the reshoot and he had to pay for it. But very good episode. I enjoyed this one a lot. Very fun. I like Zac Efron. Olivia Wilde I do like a lot. But Zac Efron from especially Neighbors, him and Seth Rogen work well together. It's nice to see them reunite. But I would love to hear what you guys thought of The Studio Season 1, Episode 4. Let me know down below. Stay tuned for Episode 5. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.